Hello students and good afternoon. So now I am doing class for class 12 science. So this is the continuation class that we were doing in the last online class. That is, in the last online class also we were doing the same chapter, that is integration of some special form of functions. So today is the continuation class of this chapter. That is same exercise 8, page number 396 from the book Higher Mathematics for class 12 by Sailendra. And we will do questions from each question carries 4 marks section. So now we'll do question number 43. That is, we were doing integration by the method of partial fraction. So in the last online class also we did some problems on this method, that is integration by partial fraction. So today we'll discuss about more different methods regarding partial fractions. So now let's do this question number 43. That is, you have to integrate integral sine 3x square minus 1 within bracket dx divided by x square minus 3x plus 2. So in the previous class I already told you that whenever you have the power of x, if the power of x in the numerator is less than the power of x, that is, if the highest power of x in the numerator is less than the highest power of x in the denominator, then you can easily convert that fraction into partial fraction. But if the highest power of x in the numerator is equal or more than the highest power of x in the denominator, then you have to divide the numerator by the denominator. So in this case you cannot directly convert that fraction into partial fraction. That is, if the highest power of x in the numerator is equal to or more than the highest power of x in the denominator, then you have to divide the numerator by the denominator. In this case, you cannot directly convert that fraction into partial fraction. So in this case, what is the highest power of x in the numerator? Highest power of x in the numerator is 2. And in the denominator also the highest power of x in the numerator, that is the highest power of x in the denominator is 2. That is, the highest power of x in the numerator and in the denominator are same. That means you have to divide the numerator by the denominator. So let's do this problem now. First of all, let us write I is equal to integral sine 3x square minus 1 within bracket dx divided by x square minus 3x plus 2. So in the rough part, let us divide the numerator by denominator. So why are we dividing the numerator by the denominator? So in this case, the highest power of x in the numerator is same as the highest power of x in the denominator. So that's why we are dividing numerator by denominator. Okay. So here the denominator is x square minus 3x plus 2. So it is x square minus 3x plus 2. It should divide 3x square minus 1. So now it is 3 times, right? So 3 ones are 3. This is 3x square. Then plus and minus 9x plus 3 2s are 6. So you can subtract it now. So it is minus plus minus. This will be cancelled. Now you will get this is 9x. So these are similar terms. Minus 6 minus 1 is minus 7. Actually this one will be, you can write it as, which is equal to, now this fraction can be written as quotient plus remainder divided by divisor, that is x square minus 3x plus 2. So I think you have understood it. Okay. Now in this case, in this fraction, the highest power of x in the numerator is 1 and then the highest power of x in the denominator is 2. That is, the highest power of x in the numerator is less than the highest power of x in the denominator. That means this fraction can be converted into partial fraction. So I think you have understood it. So in this case you can factorize it. X square minus 3x plus 2, you know how to factorize it, isn't it? So this is x square minus this is 2 plus 1 into x plus 2, which is equal to x square minus 2x minus x plus 2, right? We are factorizing this expression. So which is equal to x common x minus 2, then minus 1 x minus 2, which is equal to x minus 2 into x minus 1. Is that clear? So next, so it will be 3 plus, this is 9x minus 7 divided by, what is x square minus 2x plus 2? It is x minus 2 into x minus 1. Okay, so now I think you have understood it. So now instead of this fraction, you don't have to write this one. Directly you can convert this fraction into partial fraction. So the method is now, so let us write down the factors of this expression. Or I is equal to integration of, this is 3x square minus 1 into dx divided by, what is x square minus 3x plus 2? It is x minus 2 into x minus 1. This is x minus 2 into x minus 1. Is that clear? So let us assume now, let 3x square minus 1 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 1. So now directly how can we convert this fraction in terms of partial fraction if the highest power of x in the numerator and the denominator are same? Okay, so in this case what do we write? What is the coefficient of x square here? 3. What is the coefficient of x square? If you multiply these two factors, the coefficient of x square will be 1. So this 3 divided by 1 is 3. So you should write 3. That is, we are getting the quotient as 3 here. So this is 3 plus. So instead of writing this 9x minus 7 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 1, we can directly write down now, because in this case the highest power of x in the numerator is less than the highest power of x in the denominator. So directly we can convert this fraction in terms of partial fraction. That is, plus, what do we write? Capital A upon x minus 2 plus capital B upon x minus 1. Now this number depends upon the coefficient of x square in both the numerator as well as in the denominator. Here the coefficient of x square is 3 in the numerator, and the denominator, if you multiply these two factors, you will get x square. What is the coefficient of x square? That is 1. And 3 divided by 1 is 3. You should write down that number. That is 3. Actually this is the quotient. So it is 3 plus. Now instead of this fraction you can write capital A upon x minus 2 plus capital B upon x minus 1. So this is number 1. So I think you have understood it. So now you can easily do the problem now. Okay. So let us find out the values of these constants A and B. Okay. So or now this is your 3x square minus 1 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 1 is equal to, let us take the LCM out here. What's the LCM? X minus 2 into x minus 1. So now in this case we can simplify it. 3 into x minus 2 into x minus 1 plus capital A into x minus 1 plus capital B into x minus 2. Is that clear? X minus 2 and x minus 1 will be cancelled. Or now this is 3x square minus 1 is equal to, this is 3 into x minus 2 into x minus 1. No need of simplifying this right hand side, right? Plus capital A into x minus 1 plus capital B into x minus 2. So now I think you have understood it. Okay. Now from this equation, from this identity, we can get those values of the constants A and B by putting some suitable values of x. Okay. So in order to get the value for capital A, you should make this last term 0 by putting x is equal to 2. So here putting x is equal to 2, right? So let us find it now. Putting x is equal to 2. So I think you have understood this part. So now putting x is equal to 2, what do we get? Therefore 3 into 2 whole square, 3 into 2 whole square minus 1 is equal to, this will be 0 because there is x minus 2. If you put x equal to, this will be 0, and only this term remains, a into 2 minus 1, a into 2 minus 1, and plus b into 2 minus 2, that is 0. So, or this is 4 3s are 12 minus 1 is equal to a, or a is equal to 12 minus 1 is what? That is your 11. So we have got the value for a by putting x is equal to 2. Now in order to get the value for b, you should make this second term 0 by putting x is equal to 1. There is already x minus 1. If you put x equal to 1, this will be 0. So putting x is equal to 1. So putting x is equal to 1, right? So what do we get? Therefore 3 into 1 whole square minus 1. 3 into 1 whole square minus 1 is equal to, this term is 0 because there is x minus 1, and this term is also 0, and the last one is b into, so it is 1 minus 2. It is 1 minus 2. So, or this is 3 minus 1 is equal to minus b. So after simplification, you'll get b is equal to minus 2. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So let us put those values of a and b in number 1. So putting the values of a and b in number 1. In number 1, let us put those values of a and b, right? Therefore, this is 3x square minus 1 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 1, x minus 2 into x minus 1 is equal to, this is 3 plus, what is the value for capital A? It is 11. This is 11 divided by x minus 2. This is 11 divided by x minus 2. And what is the value for capital B? That is minus 2. Plus into minus, minus. Minus 2 divided by what? X minus 1. Divided by x minus 1. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So this is the partial fraction. So instead of this fraction in integration, we'll put this partial fraction. So what is capital I now? Therefore capital I is equal to integration of within bracket. Now this fraction is changed into partial fraction. That is 3 plus 11 upon x minus 2 minus 2 upon x minus 1 bracket closed dx. Right? So let us separate the term. Now we can easily integrate them. 3 integral sine dx plus next 11 integral sine dx upon x minus 2 minus 2 integral sine dx upon, this is your x minus 1. Or I is equal to 3 into what is integral sine dx? That is your x plus 11 log within mod x minus 2, the base is e, minus 2 log within mod x minus 1, the base is e, then plus c. So which is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do another problem. So now we'll do the next problem, that is question number 44. So you have to integrate this integral sign. In the numerator there are two factors, x minus 1 into x minus 2, divided by, in the denominator also there are two factors, x minus 3 into x minus 4 dx, right? So if you multiply the numerator, the highest power of x will be 2, that is x into x is x square. The highest power of x in the numerator is 2, and the denominator also, x into x is x square, that is highest power of x in the denominator is also 2. That is, in both the cases, in both the numerator as well as in the denominator, the highest power of x is 2. So in this case also we have to use the previous method. That is, the highest power of x in the numerator is 2 and its coefficient is 1. And the highest power of x in the denominator is also 2 and its highest power is also 1. Right? So if you divide it, the quotient will be 1, isn't it? That is, the coefficient of x square in the numerator is 1 and the coefficient of x square in the denominator is also 1. So 1 divided by 1 is 1. So you should write down the quotient as 1 plus. Then you can write down the partial fraction. So let us write here now, I is equal to integral sine x minus 1 into x minus 2 divided by x minus 3 into x minus 4 dx. So now let us directly convert this fraction into partial fraction. So let x minus 1 into x minus 2 divided by x minus 3 into x minus 4 is equal to. So in the numerator the coefficient of x square is 1 and the denominator also the coefficient of x square is 1. So 1 divided by 1 is 1 plus. Now you can directly convert this fraction into partial fraction. That is, here the first factor is x minus 3. So you can write a upon x minus 3 plus, what is the second term? Plus b upon x minus 4. So you can mark it as number 1. So we have converted the given fraction in terms of partial fraction. So now let us simplify it to get the values of a and b. So x minus 1 into x minus 2 divided by x minus 3 into x minus 4, which is equal to, what's the LCM? LCM here is x minus 3 into x minus 4, right? So numerator now becomes x minus 3 into x minus 4 plus a into x minus 3 gets cancels. You will have x minus 4 plus b into here x minus 4 gets cancels. So it is x minus 3, right? So here x minus 3 and x minus 4 will be cancelled, or this is x minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to x minus 3 into x minus 4 plus a into x minus 4 plus b into x minus 3. So I hope you have understood it. So now in order to get the value for a, you should make this third term 0 by putting x is equal to 3. So putting x is equal to 3, what do we get? Putting x is equal to 3, what do we get? This is 3 minus 1, this is 3 minus 2 is equal to, this 3 minus 3 will be 0, this first term is 0. Then remains a into 3 minus 4 plus, this is b into 3 minus 3 is 0, that is b into 0 is 0. So it is 2 into 1 is equal to a into minus 1, that is a is equal to minus 2. That is, what is the value for a? A is equal to minus 2. So I think you have understood it. So let us get the value for b by putting x is equal to 4. In order to get the value for b, you should make this second term 0. So by putting x is equal to 4. So putting x is equal to 4. So putting x is equal to 4, what do we get? Put x is equal to 4 out here. This is 4 minus 1. This is 4 minus 1, 4 minus 2, which is equal to, this first term will be 0 because of this x minus 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. A into 4 minus 4 0. B into 4 minus 3. B into 4 minus 3. So or it is 4 minus 1 is 3, 4 minus 2 is 2 is equal to b into 4 minus 3 is 1. That is, here b is equal to 3 2s are 6. Now let us put these values of a and b in 1. So putting the values of a and b in 1. Let us put those values of a and b in 1. So number 1 now becomes x minus 1 into x minus 2 divided by x minus 3 into x minus 4, which is equal to, and this is 1, this is 1. What is the value for a? A is minus 2, so plus into minus is minus 2 upon x minus 3 plus, what is b here? 6. So it is 6 upon x minus 4. It is 6 upon x minus 4. So we have got the partial fraction. So instead of this fraction, we can put this partial fraction in I. Okay. So this x minus 1 into x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 into x minus 4 means this partial fraction. So let us put it in I. Therefore I is equal to integral sign within bracket. So instead of this fraction, let us put this partial fraction 1 minus 2 upon x minus 3, right, plus 6 upon x minus 4 dx. So you have understood it. So now let us separate the term, or I is equal to integral sign dx minus 2 integral sign dx upon x minus 3 plus 6 integral sign dx upon x minus 4. Is that clear? Next, or I is equal to, what is integral sign dx? That is your x, minus 2 into, what is integral sign dx upon x minus 3? That is log within mod x minus 3, the base is e. Then plus 6, what is integration? Log within mod x minus 4, the base is e. Then what do we write? Plus c. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next problem. So now we'll do the next problem, that is question number 45. The question is integral sign x cube dx divided by x square plus 7x plus 12. So now in this case, the highest power of x in the numerator is 3, and in the denominator the highest power of x in the denominator is 2. That is, the highest power of x in the numerator is greater than the highest power of x in the denominator. So that means you have to divide the numerator by denominator. You have to divide the numerator by denominator, because in this case the highest power of x in the numerator is more than the highest power of x in the denominator. Okay, so here also you cannot directly change it into partial fraction. So let us first write down I is equal to, therefore I is equal to integral sign x cube dx divided by x square plus 7x plus 12. So let us divide the numerator by denominator. Okay, so x square plus 7x plus 12, it will divide x cube, right? So next, now you can easily divide it. You know how to divide it, isn't it? So x cube is there and there is x square, so you should multiply it by x to get x cube. So x into x square, x cube plus 7x square plus 12x, right? So now you can subtract it. This is minus minus minus, this x cube will be cancelled, minus 7x square minus 12x, right? Then again you can divide it, because the divisor here is x square, the highest power of x is 2, and here the remainder is minus 7x square. Again you can divide it. So it goes 7 times, minus 7. Minus 7 into x square minus 7x square, plus and minus, that is your minus. Plus and minus is minus, 7 sevens are 49x. 49x plus and minus, minus 12 sevens are 84. 84, right? So next you have to subtract it, change the sign, plus, plus, plus. This will be cancelled. So plus 49x minus 12x, different sign, you have to subtract it. 9 minus 2 is 7, 4 minus 1 is 3, 37x plus 84. That is, you can write it as numerator, quotient. What is the quotient here? X minus 7 plus, what is the remainder upon divisor? 37x plus 84 divided by, which is the divisor here? It is x square plus 7x plus 12. X square plus 7x plus 12. So I think you have understood it. So now in this case, you have to factorize x square plus 7x plus 12. We can easily factorize it, isn't it? That is x square plus 7x plus 12. So how will you factorize it? You know 4 3s are 12, 4 plus 3 is 7. So it is 4x plus 3x plus 12 which is equal to x is common, x plus 4 plus 3 is common, this is x plus 4, which is equal to x plus 4 into x plus 3, right? So which is equal to x minus 7 plus, so it is 37x plus 84 divided by x plus 4 into x plus 3. Is that clear? And this x minus 7, that is x minus 7, this is the quotient, so it remains as it is, and this fraction can be changed into partial fraction as before. That is, in this case the highest power of x in the numerator is less than the highest power of x in the denominator. So we have made it, that is, the highest power of x in the numerator is less than the highest power of x in the denominator. So that means you can change it into partial fraction, that is, it will be capital A upon x plus 4 plus capital B upon, this is your x plus 3. Understood now? So let us write down the factors of this expression. Or I is equal to integral sine x cube dx divided by, what are these factors? It is x plus 4 into x plus 3. This is x plus 4 into x plus 3, right? So let us convert this fraction into partial fraction. Right, so let x cube divided by x plus 4 into x plus 3 is equal to, first of all, you have to write down the quotient. Don't forget to write down the quotient first. What is the quotient here? X minus 7. X minus 7 plus, now write down the partial fraction. That is a upon x plus 4. A upon x plus 4 plus b upon, this is x plus 3. So this is number 1. So I hope you have understood it. Okay. Now we have to get the values of these constants a and b. Or this is x cubed divided by x plus 4 into x plus 3 is equal to, what's the LCM out here? It is x plus 4 into x plus 3 is the LCM. So numerator is, there is x minus 7. So it should be multiplied by this LCM, x minus 7 into x plus 4 into x plus 3. Understood now? So I think it is clear to all of you. That is x minus 7 into x plus 4 into x plus 3 plus capital A into this x plus 4 will be cancelled. You will have x plus 3, only x plus 3 remains, isn't it? Then plus, again this x plus 3 will be cancelled, only remains x plus 4, it should be multiplied by b, so b into x plus 4. So it is b into x plus 4, right? So now we can cancel it, x plus 4 and x plus 3 will be cancelled. Or now this is x cube is equal to x minus 7, x plus 4, x plus 3, right? Then plus capital A, x plus 3 plus capital B, x plus 4. So this is the equation that we got. Okay. So now you can easily find out the values of those constants a and b by putting some suitable values of x. So in order to get the value for b, you should make this a into x plus 3 0 by putting x is equal to minus 3, isn't it? If you put x is equal to minus 3 plus 3 will be 0, right? So putting x is equal to minus 3. So putting x is equal to minus 3. So what do we get? Or this is minus 3 whole cube, right? This is your minus 3 whole cube, which is equal to, this term is also 0 because there is x plus 3. If you put x is equal to minus 3 here, minus 3 plus 3 is 0. So whole term is 0. This is also x plus 3 is 0, this is also 0. Only remains this term, b into minus 3 plus 4. b into minus 3 plus 4, right? So I think you have understood it. So now next, you have to get the value for a. You have to get the value for b from here. So let us find it now. So let us find it now. So next, minus 3 whole cube. That is your minus 27, you know that. Minus 3 whole cube is minus 27. So plus 4 minus 3 is 1, so it is only b. That is, b is equal to minus 27. b is equal to minus 27. Now, you have to get the value for a. So you have to make this last term 0 by putting x is equal to minus 4. If you put x equal to minus 4 plus 4 is 0. Okay? So putting x is equal to minus 4. Putting x is equal to minus 4. So now it becomes minus 4 whole cube. X whole cube means minus 4 whole cube, which is equal to, so because of this factor x plus 4, minus 4 plus 4 is 0. Whole term is 0. Only remains this term, that is a into minus 4 plus 3. And this term is also 0 because minus 4 plus 4 is 0, right? Or minus 4 whole cube is minus 64 is equal to a into minus 1. Your minus minus gets cancelled. So a is equal to what? It is 64. So we have got those values of constants a and b. That is a is equal to 64 and b is equal to minus 27. So let us put these values in I. Putting the values of a and b in 1. Let us put those values of a and b in 1 here. So what do we get? X cubed divided by x plus 4 into x plus 3, which is equal to, you have to write down the quotient first, x minus 7 plus, what is the value for capital A? It is 64, right? Here a is equal to 64. You put the value of a out here, 64 upon x plus 4. 64 upon x plus 4. Then what is the value for capital B? It is minus 27. So this plus into minus is minus. So let us write minus sign first. 27 upon, this is your x plus 3. So we have converted the fraction, this fraction in terms of partial fraction. So now what is I? Therefore I is equal to integral sign, now within bracket. So instead of this fraction, let us write down this partial fraction. This is x minus 7 plus 64 divided by x plus 4 minus 27 divided by x plus 3 bracket closed. Then you can write down dx, right? So let us separate the term now. Or I is equal to integral sign x dx minus 7 integral sign dx plus 64 integral sign dx upon x plus 4, then minus 27 integral sign dx divided by, this is x plus 3, right? So let us evaluate it. So what is integration of x? You know this, x square by 2 minus this is 7x plus 64. You can take it as x in terms of x plus 4. You can take x plus 4 as x. What is integral sign dx by x? It is log x, but here it is log within mod x plus 4, the base is e. You can write down the base e minus 27. This is log within mod x plus 4 base e. Then what do we write? Plus c. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now this question number 46 and 47 are your homework. So I'll give you the hints for 46 and 47. That is, 46 is integral sign x cube dx divided by x minus a, x minus b, x minus c. So if you multiply the denominator, you will get x cube. The highest power of x will be 3. And in the denominator also, the highest power of x is 3. That is the highest power of x in the numerator and in the denominator are same. And what is the coefficient of x cube here? It is 1. In the denominator also the coefficient of x cube is 1. So 1 divided by 1 is 1. The quotient will be 1 if you divide it. So in this case we can assume this fraction as 1 plus capital A upon x minus a plus capital B upon x minus b plus capital C upon x minus c. Mark it as number 1, simplify it, get those values of the constants a, b and c. You can easily do it. So now this question number 47 is similar to the previous problem. So in this case the highest power of x in the numerator is 3 and in the denominator the highest power of x is 2. That is, the highest power of x in the numerator is greater than the highest power of x in the denominator. So in this case you have to divide x cube by the denominator, that is x square minus 4x plus 3. So you can easily do it. So we have done this type of problem in the previous one. Okay, so you can do this as homework. Okay, so let's do this question number 58 here. This question is very, very important, right? So now let's do this question. If integral sine 4 e to the power x plus 6 e to the power minus x dx divided by 9 e to the power x minus 4 e to the power minus x dx is equal to ax plus b log within bracket 9 e to the power 2x minus 4 plus c, then you have to get those values of a, b and c, right? So let us find it. So let us write capital I is equal to integral of 4 e to the power x plus 6 e to the power minus x divided by 9 e to the power x, and this is minus 4 e to the power minus x dx. Okay, now since you have to get this expression ax plus b log within bracket 9 e to the power 2x minus 4 plus c is there. So in this case, let us simplify e to the power minus x. Actually, what is e to the power minus x? It is 1 upon e to the power x, right? Let us simplify it now. Or I is equal to integration of, this is your 4 e to the power x plus 6 by what? 6 by, it is e to the power x divided by 9 e to the power x minus 4 by e to the power x. Right, then it is dx. So you can take the LCM, or I is equal to integral sine. What's the LCM in the numerator as well as in the denominator? It is e to the power x. That LCM will be cancelled. You will get 4 e to the power 2x plus 6 divided by 9 e to the power 2x minus 4. Then what do we write here? It is dx. So I think you have understood it. Okay, so we have just simplified e to the power minus x as 1 upon e to the power x. Now what is the method here? If you differentiate the denominator, are you getting the numerator? No. If you differentiate the denominator, we are getting 9 e to the power 2x into 2 minus 0, but there is 4 e to the power 2x plus 6. Different expression is there. So we can use the method of substitution in this case. So in this case, you have to use the different method. So the method here is let. So you have to understand it. Okay, here the method is let numerator is equal to, what is the numerator here? Let numerator is equal to 4 e to the power 2x plus 6 is equal to, this is the different method that you should know. Let numerator is equal to L into denominator. L means constant, right? L into, what is the denominator? 9 e to the power 2x minus 4, right? Then plus m into within bracket differentiation of denominator. Is that clear? You have to remember that in this case we are using the method numerator is equal to L into denominator plus m into differentiation of denominator. What is the differentiation of the denominator? Differentiation of denominator is 9 e to the power 2x into 2. 9 is constant, remains as it is. What is integration of e to the power 2x? What is the differentiation? Sorry. What is the differentiation of e to the power 2x? E to the power 2x into 2, and minus 4 is 0. Right? Bracket is closed. Or now it is 4 e to the power 2x plus 6 is equal to, how much is it? 9l e to the power 2x minus 4l plus 9 2s are 18m e to the power 2x. So I think you have understood it. So let us simplify it. Or 4 e to the power 2x plus 6 is equal to, this is, now from these two terms, what is common? You take only e to the power 2x as common. So within bracket 9l plus 18m bracket close e to the power 2x, right? Then you should write minus 4l. This is just like an identity. Identity means the coefficient of e to the power 2x on both the sides must be equal and the constant should be equal. Okay? So equating the coefficients of e to the power 2x, and constants. So what do we get? What do we get now? That is 9l plus 18m is equal to 4. So let us mark it as, this as number 1. Let us mark it as number 1. Okay. Let us mark this as number 1 because we have to get the values of those constant L and M and put those values of constant L and M here. That's why it is marked as number 1. And this as, you mark it as number 2, and then minus 4L. And you can equate those constants. Minus 4L is equal to 6. So from here you can get the value for L, minus 6 by 4. This is 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, which is equal to minus 3 by 2. That is, L is equal to minus 3 by 2. What is the value for L? It is minus 3 by 2. Now putting the value of L into, so what do we get? Putting the value of L into, what do we get? That is 9 into, what is L? Minus 3 by 2 plus 18m is equal to 4. Or this is 18m is equal to 4. This minus becomes plus on the right hand side. 9 3s are 27. 9 3s are 27 divided by 2. Or 18m is equal to, LCM is 2. It is 4 2s are 8 plus 27. Right? Or what is the value for m now? 8 plus 27 is 35. Divided by 8 plus 27 is 35. Right? And then 18 2s are 36. 18 2s are 36. That means we have got those values of M and L. So here L is minus 3 by 2. And what is M here? It is 35 by 36. Okay. So let us put those values of L and M in 1. Let us put the value out here. So let us put the values of L and M in 1. So number 1 now becomes, therefore 4 e to the power 2x plus 6. This is 2x. 4 e to the power 2x plus 6 is equal to, what is L here? Minus 3 by 2 within bracket 9 e to the power 2x minus 4. Then plus M. What is plus M here? Plus 35 by 36 into 9 2s are 18 e to the power 2x. 9 2s are 18 e to the power 2x. Okay. So here we have put the value for M. Here M is 35 by 36 into 9 2s are 18 e to the power 2x. So this is the expression that we can put for this numerator, 4 e to the power 2x plus 6. So let us put this value of numerator out here. Okay. So therefore I is equal to, this is integration of, instead of 4 e to the power 2x plus 6, let us put it minus 3 by 2 9 e to the power 2x minus 4 plus 35 by 36 into 18 e to the power 2x whole divided by what? Whole divided by what? Whole divided by this denominator is kept as it is, 9 e to the power 2x minus 4. Then what should you write? Dx. I hope you have understood it. Okay. So let us separate this fraction now. Let us separate this fraction now. Let us separate the fraction. So what do we get? What do we get now? Or I is equal to, you can separate this fraction as well as integral sign and dx, minus 3 by 2 integral sign, then what do we write? Minus 3 by 2, 9 e to the power 2x minus 4 divided by 9 e to the power 2x minus 4. Both of these will be cancelled, we get only dx, plus 35 by 36 integral sign 18 e to the power 2x dx divided by 9 e to the power 2x minus 4. So I think you have understood it. So we have simplified the given integration. Okay. Or I is equal to, this is minus 3 by 2 into, what is integral sign dx? This is x. Okay. So how can you evaluate this integration? If you differentiate the denominator, we are getting the numerator, isn't it? If you differentiate 9 e to the power 2x, what do we get? 9 remains same, it is constant. What is the differentiation of e to the power 2x? E to the power 2x into 2, that is 9 to the 18 e to the power 2x. And for minus 4, its differentiation is 0. That means we are getting the numerator 18 e to the power 2x, right? So plus, so in this case we can use this formula, integral sign f dash of x dx divided by f of x. You know this formula, isn't it? So what is the differentiation of the denominator f of x? It is f dash of x. We are getting the numerator. So its formula will be log within mod f of x base c plus c. So similar is the case for this expression. That is, if you differentiate the denominator, we are getting the numerator. That means plus 35 by 36. Then it is log within mod, what do we get? What is the denominator? 9 e to the power 2x minus 4. Mod sign close, the base is e. You can write base e plus c, or you don't have to write down that base e, because in this case the base is not written here. You don't have to write it, or you may write it. Okay. So we have got the result. So what is the final value for I? It is minus 3 by 2 into x plus 35 by 36. The differentiation of the denominator is the numerator. That's why its formula is log within mod denominator 9 e to the power 2x minus 4 base is e plus e. We're using this formula, right? So now actually in this case, in this particular problem, we have to get the value for a, we have to get the value for b, and you have to get the value for c, right? So now comparing these two answers, what is the value for a? A is equal to minus 3 by 2. We have got the answer. What is the value for capital B? Comparing these two, what is b? B is equal to 35 by 36. And here what is c? C is a constant of integration, right? So let us write down the answers out here. So let us write down the answers now. So what is the answer here now? Let us write down the answer. So comparing these two answers, a is equal to, therefore a is equal to minus 3 by 2. What is b is equal to? 35 by 36. B is equal to 35 by 36. And what's about c? What can we say for c? C is a constant of integration. C is equal to, this one is constant of integration. So C is equal to constant of integration. So these are the answers. So I think you have understood it. This question is very, very important. Okay. So now this one is for today. So revise all the problems that we did today, and you do the homework also. So in the next online class, we'll do more problems on this chapter. This much is for today.